Dreams are composed of building blocks. Growing up, making friends, going to school, getting a job, building a home. With each step we take, we say no to obstacles and yes to possibilities. That's how we make our dreams come true. And so it has been at CHimes from the very beginning, when a handful of Baltimore parents dreamed of a better future for their children with mental retardation. The CHimes School was the first of its kind in Maryland. And with that school, that one step, CHimes said yes to possibilities. Today, CHimes serves 5,000 people with disabilities and other challenges. People of all ages, all races, all kinds of needs and hopes. With educational, residential, vocational, employment, and day programs throughout the Mid-Atlantic and Israel, CHimes programs are still about saying yes to possibilities and dreams, one step at a time. Jackie Butler needed possibilities. Diagnosed with mental retardation as a young child, Jackie attended high school, graduating in 1986. She was a hard worker, but Jackie quickly found that a minimum wage fast food job was not enough.
That was hard for me to find a good job.
In 2000, Jackie did get a better job. She was specially selected by CHimes to work at the Library of Congress.
The job I have now pays more money, and I have good benefits.
At her job, Jackie is entrusted with cleaning this historic architectural treasure.
I like my co-workers. We get along very well together. Also, I like the people. They say I do excellent work.
This year, Jackie moved into an apartment with a friend.
I hope to. I'll be working with the CHimes. They might make me administrative assistant. Maybe get married in a couple of years.
Louie Wheeler needed possibilities. Diagnosed with mild mental retardation, attention deficit hyperactivity, and bipolar disorder, Louie at first attended another special education school. His behavior problems and explosive outbursts became increasingly difficult for himself and others. When Louie was 7 years old, his school closed. His options seemed few, until CHimes.
Felt sad the school closed down. So happy I came here.
Louie does continue to have behavioral problems at times. He particularly has difficulty coping with the losses in his life. Several years ago, he lost his dad. Some of the issues he's dealing with presently was his attendance. He just could not get up in time to catch the school bus, and consequently, he was missing school. I said, Louie, it is your responsibility to come to school, so I would like to hear your suggestion as to what would help you get up in the morning.
Told Miss Karen give me a call in the morning.
Louie's idea worked. That year, he won an award for Most Improved Attendance. Today, Louie makes furniture, rides his bicycle, and fixes it when it breaks, which is almost every time he rides it. Recently, Louie was the star performer in the annual talent show. These days, Louie finds that his dreams are within reach. Gail Cuff needed possibilities. A pretty and active child, Gail was 4 when she had her first epileptic seizure. The second came 6 months later, and others followed with increasing frequency. Parents Bee and Irwin began a long journey to find Gail the care she deserved, a journey that took nearly 40 years.
I'll tell you this, that it's been hard. It's been tough. It's been one battle after another.
At age 13, Gail was still doing well enough to have her bat mitzvah. She couldn't walk very well, but determinedly said, either I walk or I don't go at all. By age 18, Gail was having as many as 100 seizures a month. Then her choices were few. She went to a state facility where she lived in a ward with dozens of other people. By age 23, Gail was able to move to a CHimes home, where she improved basic living skills and learned new ones. But her condition worsened, and Gail moved out of CHimes to a nursing home. Bea and Erwin Cuff found themselves in court fighting for better care.
The first time we really fought was when she was in Rosewood and they wanted to kick her out of Rosewood. And we felt like that was where she belonged.
Eventually, Gail was able to come home to CHimes, and her long journey came to an end. Today, Gail spends her days at the new CHimes Dayhabilitation Center, where she participates in sensory activities and receives physical and cognitive therapies. Since 1998, Gail has lived in a CHimes home purchased with her in mind.
Gail was ecstatic.
She has her own room. Gail, up to this point, never, very rarely showed emotion. Gail can take a lot of pain. Gail you never really knew whether she was happy or sad. But since she lives with CHimes people here, you know she's happy. She laughs a lot, and she never used to laugh in her lifetime. She is happy. That's the bottom line.
For Jackie, for Louie, for Gail, dreams are made up of a series of small actions, and they all begin with you. Your deeds make their dreams possible. Please accept their happiness as thanks for your generous support of the CHimes family of services.
Let it ring, the chimes of hope will sing. Ring out for every dream, let it ring, let it ring. Let it ring, the chimes of hope will sing. Ring out for every dream, let it ring. Ring out for every dream.